Hello everyone and thank you for watching United the Hearts, and make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on anything Manchester United that has us to bring to you, as long as it is sporting and as long as it is Manchester United related. We're definitely dedicated to bringing to you the latest. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about a very big game that's happening right about today. We're talking about a game, a very wonderful game. It's gonna be one of the best derbies you can ever have, and that's Manchester United that lies in the 60th position in the English Premier League. That's going to be playing Manchester City, that is second in the English Premier League. So Manchester City is on form with its very wonderful striking lane. The striking lane is definitely sorted for Manchester City, and Manchester United is also not an easy team. So what should Manchester United do so that this game can be in their hands? The 3 points can be taken by Manchester United. So the thing is not as easy as many people think, that Christian Eriksen is going to score just like that. But what the first thing that Manchester United should do in this game, they should get rid of the monster himself, the monster, and that is Erling Haaland, who has proved to be something else. He's a man to watch. Erling Haaland is definitely one to watch, and that's a reason. That's one big reason as to why Manchester United definitely should see this gentleman and make sure he is well sorted. So, firstly, the defense at Manchester United should be as strong, the strongest they could ever have. There is no joking at all, because Erling Haaland should not be given any chance, because if he's given a chance, Manchester United is going to be destroyed, and that is something that we are not looking at. We're not looking forward to, because when we say Erling Haaland and how he's managed, he scored quite a number of goals, and even when he was a Borussia Dortmund, he managed to score very many goals. And right now here at when he's at Manchester City, is also proven a point that he is definitely one of the best, or if not the best, that the English Premier League can have. So looking at the defense of Manchester United, Harry Maguire shouldn't start at all. Harry Maguire cannot manage that gentleman. He should not start. There shouldn't be any reason whatsoever as to why Harry Maguire should be given football today. Possibly he could come in as he should be there, maybe possibly as a last resort in case of anything, in case anything goes bad. But the combination of Tyrell Malacia, Lisandro Martinez, and not forgetting Rafael Varane is going to be wonderful, and that is something that is quite good. And when those 3 players are in the defense section, then that means it is going to be something that is going to be very good. So Manchester United should make sure that this gentleman is sorted, because whatever Manchester United does, should make sure, or should know, that this gentleman is definitely a monster, and he needs to be stopped. So he shouldn't be given any chance. So what are the chances of Manchester United winning this game, and what are the chances of Manchester City winning this game? It will be remembered that Manchester United, when it comes to big teams, Manchester United has a clear record that big teams always have a less chance of beating Manchester United. But at this point in time, we cannot rule out that Manchester City is definitely a very good football club, and is playing quite well. So we think Manchester City is going to give a bit of headache to Manchester United, but there is still a possibility that Manchester United is definitely going to win this game. What do you think? You can comment, put your comment in the comment section and make us know, let us know what you think about this. Personally, I think Manchester City, because this game is at the Etihad. Oh my. Oh, Manchester United, Manchester City. United City. Oh, this game is at the Etihad. That's another disadvantage for Manchester United. Uh, but there is a chance that Manchester United is going to win this game. There is a big chance that Manchester United is going to win this game. So let's wait and see what will come along. Let's wait and see what will come along. But personally, I think Manchester City is going to have a big impact on Manchester United. Looking at the current manager of Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag. Eric Ten Hag is trying to make a restructure in the game. He's trying to make a very wonderful restructure, and he's had very many football players not start the game, including Cristiano Ronaldo, whom many had said is or possibly was the reason as to why Manchester United was performing the way it was previously. But what do you think? You can let us know what you think, but definitely what I think, actually, me personally, I think Cristiano Ronaldo is a bit old. He's a good player. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Cristiano Ronaldo is a good player. And the thing is, he's done as much as he could. He's done quite well. He's played very well. He's played quite well before. Undoubtedly scored very many goals at almost every club he's gone to. Scored as many goals as he could, but I remember he's 37 old years. 37 is a 37-year-old, something like that. So let me see. When we look at Cristiano Ronaldo, really, he's competing with young lads, and these lads go for training. They're still young. He also trains, and reminds me that he even trains more than the young lads. But age is catching up with him. Cristiano Ronaldo, age is catching up with him. So that is definitely something that we are saying possibly. Cristiano Ronaldo is losing it at this point in time, and he doesn't need to start the game. However, he can be a wonderful asset. He can be a very good asset, because when you see, when you look at how he plays, his mode of play, he still has a little bit of it. If he comes when the rest are tired, when these young football players are a bit tired, he'll do something on the pitch. He'll score a goal or two. But really, it's not something that I personally would do to start Cristiano Ronaldo on a game against Manchester City, a club that is very fit, that has very wonderful football players, that has almost every football player is on point at Manchester City. So playing against Manchester City and engaging Cristiano Ronaldo as a first player, that definitely will not work. So I think Eric Ten Hag will not do that, because he has already not given him the gameplay before playing. When he's played before, he's not given him enough gameplay. So what do you think? You can let us know what you think about this game today. And also talking about Harry Maguire, as we had already told you, Harry Maguire is a wonderful football player, but he's made quite a lot of mistakes, and that's why we're saying Harry Maguire, we're not having him this time round. He's been on the bench, and we've got some results. When Cristiano Ronaldo has been on the bench, and Harry Maguire has been on the bench, Luke Shaw, all these old lads, when they have been on the bench, definitely things have been quite well for Manchester United. Them coming later on the game is something that I think is a better thing for them not to start, and them coming on later on the game. And the young lads, the new signings of Manchester United, definitely are something that we think is quite good. The signings, when you look at Tyrone Malacia, when Tyrone Malacia is performing quite well, and not forgetting the defender, the best defender right about now, Lisandro Martinez, a very wonderful football player, a very wonderful defender, also performing quite well. And Christian Eriksen, also a very very wonderful football player. When we see the times he's played, so a combination of Christian Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes, that's also a wonderful one. That combination is definitely a great one because we think it's something that we are looking at, something that is very 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 good. So we think that combination, Christian Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes, yeah, it's gonna be perfect for the match. So, whom should we expect and whom shouldn't we expect? As you already know, we are not expecting Cristiano Ronaldo to start. We're not expecting Luke Shaw to start. We are not expecting. We're not expecting the defender that you already know to start. So, Harry Maguire possibly will not start this time. What do you think? Do you think Harry Maguire should start, or you think he should not start? You can let us know what you think in the comment section so that we definitely can bring to you the latest right here. So, which part of the world are you watching from? Which part of the country, which part of the world are you watching from? Make it up and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on anything Manchester United has us to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Manchester United related. Here at United Diehards, we're definitely dedicated to bringing to you the latest. My name is KALS. Make it a point to subscribe. Do not touch the dial. Do not tamper with the dial, as we are looking into this big game, Manchester United versus Manchester City. It's City versus United. It's a game that's going to be played at the Etihad. What do you think? Do you think at the Etihad, Manchester United is going to take the 3 points, or it's going to be shared points, or it's going to be a loss? To me, as I told you, I want to believe that Manchester United will win this game, but it's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be, I want to believe that Manchester United is going to win this game, okay? But the truth is, it's going to be hard for Manchester United to win this game. I want Manchester United to win, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Manchester City is not Manchester City is not a club that definitely you can say we're going to win. We're just going for a win. No. That doesn't happen. So, let's wait and see what happens. But to me, a chance of shared points. There's a chance of shared points, but it's very, very tiny. Very, very tiny. Because very tiny is very tiny. Shared points is very tiny. I think Manchester City could be whipping Manchester United, but there is still a chance of if Manchester United is restructuring itself. Let's wait and see what Erik ten Hag brings on the table, because this is a game. To be fair, this is a game that I don't know how I can call it, but this is a game that that definitely will it will show how serious or how good Erik ten Hag is. But even though he's beaten, we won't take it as something big, because that's what we expect. But this is a game that definitely will show who Erik ten Hag is. If Erik ten Hag wins this game, that is a big step for Manchester United. That's a very wonderful step for Manchester United if Erik ten Hag wins the game. But the chances of winning the game are definitely limited and few. And that's why we are saying that possibly it's going to be a draw or a loss. But you never know with soccer, you never know with football. On the whole, comparing on the whole, Manchester United and Manchester City is definitely a better club. It's a better club. But let's wait and see. You never know what happens, do you? You never know what happens with Manchester United. Sometimes when you think it's going to lose a game, it comes out that it wins a game. And sometimes when you think it's going to win, it loses with small clubs. But let's keep it on Manchester City playing Manchester United, a game that's going to be at the Etihad. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be a good one, or you think it's something that is going to definitely be quite tight. So let's see. Some people have been asking me about the predictions. What I think, what I predict. What do I think about this game? Do I think this game is gonna be 2-1 or something? Okay, according to me, I'll give Manchester United no the professional point of view. This is now the professional point of view. This is the personal point of view. Then I'll give the personal point of view, and then I'll give the professional point of view. The personal point of view is 2-1. I think Manchester United is going to win. That's a personal point of view. Manchester United is going to win 2-1. And the professional point of view, sorry about that, but the professional point of view is Manchester City is definitely going to win 3-1. And quite sad, but that's how it could be. The chance of a draw is limited, very tiny. Remember, Manchester United is at the Etihad. Manchester United is going to play at the Etihad, and though it's still a derby, the fans will come. Manchester United will be there, but still it's not their pitch, it's not their grounds. The grounds belong to Manchester City. So it's gonna be massive. It's gonna be okay. Let's wait and see what goes on, and let's see what's gonna go on today. Because the game is on today. People have been talking about, thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna be massive. It's gonna be okay for Manchester United. My friends, it's not gonna be as simple as we need it with Erling Haaland in there, and it's gonna be Pep Guardiola. You know how Pep Guardiola's statistics are, and tactics is a very professional, very wonderful, if not the best in the world. Pep Guardiola, he is one of the best in the world. You cannot deny that Pep Guardiola is the best in the world, best coach in the world right about now. But also, you cannot deny that Erik ten Hag also is making his way up, and he doesn't want any disruption, and that's why Manchester United could be having possibly a very wonderful season this time round, because this gentleman hates losing. Erik ten Hag hates losing. Erik ten Hag hates losing. He's not a fan of losing. He doesn't want to lose. Erik ten Hag definitely does not want to lose. He is always focused. When he's played at Ajax Amsterdam, he's played quite well. When he's managed Ajax Amsterdam, he's played quite well. Okay, let's see. People also asking about the one and only Anthony Mateus dos Santos. So Anthony Mateus dos Santos is a very wonderful football player, very good. The Brazilian international is perfect, very wonderful, and possibly I think he should start the game. I think he should be on the starting line. I think he should start the game. Though, still people are saying possibly needs a bit of time to settle in. But I think he should start the game. He's a wonderful football player. He's a wonderful football player, and he's a perfect matching for playing against Manchester City. I mean, who is going to play if he doesn't play? I think he should play. Jadon Sancho also is a very good one, and we think that he's going to be on the game. And the fact that Jadon Sancho has played quite well before, and that definitely makes us think that he's going to play quite well again, and he's going to play again and again and again for Manchester United. They should be on the starting 11. So, Manchester United is going to be playing Manchester City at the Etihad. We think it's going to be massive. It's going to be a very wonderful one. It's going to be a very, very great one. So, which part of the world are you watching from? Which part of the country are you watching from? Make it a point, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on anything Manchester United. I had chance to bring to you, as long as it is sporting and as long as it is Manchester United related. We're definitely dedicated to bringing to you the latest in sport, as it is the day. It's the day that Manchester City is going to be playing Manchester United at the Etihad, and this could see Manchester United race. Could we say, if Manchester City is beaten by Manchester United, I think Arsenal players will be very happy, because at the top of the Premier League table right about now lies Arsenal, a club that has been struggling before, and it's up there. But people are saying, how long will Arsenal manage to keep this? How long will Arsenal manage to keep this? How long is it going to be on the top of the table? Some people saying it's just a matter of time. Arsenal is definitely going to go down. Even Manchester United will come up and beat Arsenal. Anyway, that's now the deal today. The deal today is Manchester City versus Manchester United. Make it a point, subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss it on anything Manchester United has to bring to you. As long as it is sports, as long as it is Manchester United related, we're definitely dedicated to bringing to you the latest in sport. Do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell as we tell you thank you and goodbye for now.